3 days into his grounding, Gary's home every day by 3:45 and he swears he's been attending school. It's Thursday, and Dad has just arrived home after doing 2 hours overtime. Gary's seen the state the kitchen is in, and for once has decided to be helpful, so he's taking her bag out to the bin. "Not that one," Dad tells him. "That's stuff for the charity shop." The blood drains from Gary's face when he looks inside. "These are Mum's clothes. This is all that's left of Mum," Gary says, horrified. "You're just going to throw it away like a pile of junk." "Lisa wasn't just your mum," Dad shouts back. "She was my wife. I sit here for hours sometimes just looking through our photos or watching family videos. That's what memories are made of. They're just clothes." That was the wrong thing to say, Dad. There's no such thing as just clothes, just perfume, just ornaments. Not when they've been touched by somebody's life. By Mum. Gary heads for the door. "Where do you think you're going?" Dad asks. "Out." Dad's eyes are blazing. "In case you've forgotten, you're still grounded." "Don't have to listen to you," Gary retorts. That's when Dad takes hold of him and swings him around. He does it with such force that Gary cannons into the hall door. Just when it looks like Dad is going to follow up with a slap, I make a grab for his arm. Dad's elbow catches me full in the face. Before I know it, blood is pouring from my nose. "John, I'm sorry, son. I didn't see you coming." "Oh," says Gary. "So it's all right to smack me around, but if you hit John, it's a big tragedy." "I didn't smack you around," Dad yells, which is the moment Adam chooses to ring the doorbell. Dad opens the door. "Yeah?" Adam just stands staring and says, "Have I come at a bad time?" A little while later, it's calmer. I've brokered a unilateral ceasefire. Gary's in his room playing Metal Gear Solid. I'm at the kitchen table with cotton wool sticking out of both nostrils. Dad is in the living room watching EastEnders. "Do you do this often?" Adam asks. "It's getting more frequent," I say, ruefully. "So what's taking World War III? I explain about Mum's clothes. I tell Adam about the booze and Gary's bit of weed. It's not just today. Gary's losing it. "So you don't think this'll be the end of it?" "No," I answer. "Not by a long chalk." It's Saturday, the last day of Gary's grounding. "I'm going on another date," Dad announces. "Who with?" I ask, surprised. Her name's Rose. By way of a wordless protest, Gary stamps out of the room. "So, how did you meet this one?" I ask, heavy on the disapproval. Dad sighs. "I haven't met her yet," he says. "I used a dating agency." "You what?" Now this really does smack of desperation. "Don't sound so shocked," he says. That wasn't shocked, I want to tell him. That was disgusted. It's time you knew the difference. "Hang on a minute," I say. "What about Gary? He's grounded. I hope you're not expecting me to keep an eye on him for you." "Oh, it won't be too long. Just this afternoon. Going to Chester Zoo." "Chester Zoo? What is she, a penguin?" "Come on," Dad says. "You're okay with this, aren't you?" I grunt my protest. Looks like I've got to be.